All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol BABA, Alibaba Group Holdings. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So there's some important things here to look at. I mean, this was a drastic change really quickly, but when you really look at it zoomed out, this has been in a downward trend. I mean, there's been a lot of speculation and a lot of things going on. So I'm going to do an updated video on this because I've been watching somebody purchase this as it's going down. And I'm really curious to know if as it was going down, they bought more and if they even bought more today. So I'm going to do an updated video on that. It's going to be called What ARK Invest Has Been Buying. Guys, ARK Invest has been loading up on this as it goes down. So if they buy more, they believe that there's still potential here and that this isn't going to go like to disappear, right? Or delisted out of nowhere. So it's a risk that they're taking because their position's pretty small, but you also want to think about the price per share. I mean, their position's in the 200,000s, but the last time I saw, as this was going up, their position was in the 100,000s. And as it's been going down, they've actually added about 100,000 shares. So something to keep in mind, kind of a food for thought. And I'm going to update it. It's not just Alibaba that we're going to talk about. So if you're interested in a video like that to know what's going on and what's going on in that sector and what they're thinking, because by their decisions, you can know what they're thinking moving forward about some of these companies. Stay tuned for that. And when I post it, if you want, comment down below to let me know. Just, give me feedback or anything like that, because you might not get a notification and I can go ahead and give you the link directly. Every single one of you that comment down below. But I don't want you guys to just give me feedback. What I want to have from your guys' participation is to click that like button to let me know you watch this video, right? And comment down below, how do you feel about this? Like, do you think Alibaba is at a discount? Like, do you think this is an opportunity or this is something to run from? Because I'm getting, from different analysis and different research in different articles, two different perspectives. And I want to see what the investors are thinking. Who is seeing this as an opportunity? Who sees more room for this to fall? Who thinks that this is going to start to recover from here on out? And this is an opportunity to jump in on. So I look forward to seeing your guys' comments down below. And again, remember, by commenting down below and hitting that like button, you let me know you watch this video and that you're interested in getting the link directly to the other video that I'm going to discuss about what ARK Invest has been buying and why it's so important to pay close attention to it. And I want to see if Alibaba is going to be added to that list. We're going to see that later tonight. So the lowest point reached here in the bearish run was 211. So we've went up about $11. That's not a bad sign, but it could be also a bull trap, as they call it, right? It looks like things are moving up and then all of a sudden it collapses again. So we want to watch it very carefully. So 211 is the most important support level to keep in mind right now. If that gets broken through, this could be on its way down to newer lows. The 50-day moving average is 231.80, right? 231.80 is the 50-day moving average. When we're below it, we're in bearish territory. The moment we're above it, we're in bullish territory. So it's going to be super important to keep that in mind, that 231.80 needs to be broken through for the bulls to end up in bullish territory. Before getting there, they have a resistance level to accomplish and build momentum off of. But let's look at our support. So our support here is 215. That is the second lowest point reached and the lowest point reached today, right? Yesterday, the 24th, it hit 211, and today it hit 215, and it started to work its way up from that point forward. So this is the lowest point. This is very important because if it gets broken through, you want to pay close attention to how the stock is reacting between this support and the 211 support. Are the bulls trying to reappear, or is this on its way down to newer lows? So very, very important to watch the behavior and watch it closely. Now, on the other hand, we have our resistance, and our resistance is 225. If 225 gets broken through, This could be on its way up to newer highs, but it does not signify or guarantee that the bulls have gained control and that they're going across the 50-day moving average and end up in bullish territory. This is just an indicator for us investors that 225.05 got broken through by turning into a support. The bulls are working their way closer to the 50-day moving average, and if they can pull away from it, they're working their way towards their goal to hit newer highs and new resistance levels. So 225 needs to be turned into a support. Does not guarantee that the bulls have gained control and that they're going to get back into bullish territory. It's just an indicator for us investors that by breaking through resistance, this is on its way up to newer highs and working its way up in that direction. So I want every single investor to keep that in mind, and that resistance level is 225.05. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Also, if you guys missed it, and I mentioned it earlier in the video, stay tuned because I'm going to make a video talking about what ARK Invest has been loading up on, and I'm going to look at interesting stocks, especially like this one, that it dipped and they're making their position larger. That means they see potential or they see it worth the risk. So we want to stay tuned for that, and comment down below your thoughts, and that way I can directly share the link with you guys when I post that video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video, and in that video, I will be discussing about the S&P 500 index and how it's been rising several points on scheduled dates. As you see here on the graph, these circles are the dates that the pumps have happened, and I use them as examples to show you guys how much the stocks have risen, and the S&P 500 index rose on those dates. And the reason why it's rising is due to the fact that the Federal Reserve is pumping the markets. On these dates, the charts and the dates speak for themselves, as we can see it here, and I break it down into more detail in the video. But just to summarize it, on these dates, the S&P 500 rises, and there's individual ticker symbols rising up with it, anywhere from 30 cents to $3 per share. I know it may not seem like a lot, but per share that does add up, and these individual ticker symbols are giving you back profits. These are profits, and like I always say, profits are profits. Whether it's $1 put into the market and you get back $2, you've put in an initial investment and you got back more than what you started with. That's what it's all about. And also in the video, I go into further detail showing you guys these dates and showing you how much it rose. Like for example, this was one of the last pump dates, and the lowest point that it reached was down here at 35.11, and the highest point reached was 35.57. That's like a 40-point jump. And here we're seeing the same thing. It went down to 35.88, and it rose up to about, I'd say, let's see, this is all still in the same day. It rose up to about a total amount of 36.23. When you do the math, that's almost a 40 to 50 point jump, and there's individual ticker symbols rising up with this. Now, I'm not there to guarantee you profits. I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything in particular. I'm just here to inform every single investor on the great news, on the opportunity to maximize profits and minimize losses. You have to do your due diligence and research, but these charts and the dates speak for themselves. I mean, this was probably one of the largest jumps that I've seen in the last couple of pumps, and it was down here at 33.02, and it rose up to about 33.88. That was an 80-point jump. There was probably ticker symbols rising up more than $3 per share on those dates. And even on these dates, there's individual ticker symbols rising more than $3 per share. Check it out, see for yourselves, and my best advice is look for ticker symbols that may be resembling the behavior of the S&P 500 index, and you'll be able to go ahead and give it a shot. Check it out. Again, I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything in particular. I'm not there to guarantee you profits. I'm just here to go ahead and share the information along with every single viewer and investor. The video should be popping up soon. If you haven't seen it already, pop up there is the link down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.